my foodies, welcome back to another video. Let us make some Jamaican style brown stew oxtail. Alright guys, so the first thing we're gonna do now is marinate the oxtail. So I have my green seasoning right here, my Worcestershire sauce, my browning, my allspice berries, my Spice Jamaica Reggae blend seasoning, my Badia complete, my garlic powder, onion powder, and my oxtail, which is washed and cleaned. And I bought the one that's already shaved. Guys, this is a little more expensive, but it's so worth it. You don't have to be spending time cleaning it up, but if you have time, you could go ahead and buy the other one and clean it up. All right, and in this container right here, I have all the powdered seasonings that I'll be using. This is the yellow one is the 2 tablespoons of the Reggae blend seasoning. This is the Badia complete, a tablespoon of onion powder and garlic powder. So 2 tablespoons of Reggae blend, 1 tablespoon of Badia complete, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, and this we're adding 2 ounces of green seasoning. All right, so let's get this thing going, guys. All right guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is mixing all of our powdered seasonings together. All right, so mix everything together. I'm gonna add my allspice berries in this as well. This is about 8 berries crushed. Now guys, the lumps you see in here, this is from my garlic powder. It's getting lumpy. I don't know why. I guess air got in the bottle, but that doesn't mean it's not still good. It's still good. Alright, so once we're done mixing this up, we're gonna add it to our oxtail. Alright, so we're just gonna add it onto our oxtail. Just like that. We're gonna add a tablespoon of browning as well. The entire thing of green seasoning. All right, and we're gonna add like 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Okay. Alright, so all that's left to do now is rub up the oxtail, guys, as we Jamaicans would say, rub it up. So massage the seasonings into the oxtail, guys, nicely. Make sure every piece of oxtail is coated. Guys, just do this for a few minutes, maybe like about 3 minutes or so. And yeah, we're gonna get ready now and marinate this, and I'll be marinating this for 24 hours, guys. So yes, I did start my oxtail process ahead of time because I wanted this to be more on the flavorful side. I want this to be as flavorful as possible, so it's best to marinate it. All right. Alright guys, so I'm satisfied with how the oxtail is seasoned up right now. Every piece of oxtail, listen, the season didn't skip no piece of oxtail. So I did kind of taste test it. You know, you want to tip a little of the seasoning on your hand, and I tasted it. It's fine. It doesn't need any salt because some of these seasonings that I use have a little bit of MSG. So the only thing this oxtail need right now, guys, is to sit until tomorrow. That's it. And in case you want to see how I stored my oxtail, guys, I just wrapped my container with saran wrap. But if you have a container that has a cover, you could always just cover it and sit it in the fridge. All right. So moving on to the next day, guys, let's see what the oxtail is looking like. Oh my god, I could smell it while removing the plastic. This thing smells so good. So now we're gonna brown up our oxtail. I already have like a Dutch pot on my stove top with some oil. That's like 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and we're gonna brown up the oxtail. But before we do that, I'm going to add like a tablespoon of brown sugar to the oil, because I won't be using any more browning on the oxtail. So I'm gonna use brown sugar for the browning process. So once you've added the brown sugar to the oil and it starts to foam up, you know, all right, it's not completely ready now, but when it starts to foam up and you see the color get very browned, you know it's ready. So you see how the sugar is brown, guys, it's ready that time. And I'm just gonna add in my oxtail piece by piece, and I'm gonna brown this in sets of 2. So I'm doing 1 set first, and then I'm going to go in and do my second set. All right, so we're doing this for about 1.5 minutes on each side. Okay. So once they've been going for 1.5 minutes, guys, what I did now is turn the oxtail. You see how nice the color is looking, guys. Remember, guys, we're doing this on stove top, and we're gonna be adding like a lot of water to the oxtail. So we want to start with a solid color. We want to start with a solid, nice brown color, so when the oxtail is done, it's still rich in color. And yeah, so what I'm doing now, I'm flipping them over, and we're gonna let the other side go for 1.5 minutes, just like the first side, and we're good to go, guys. We're on our way. We're gonna remove them and move along to the second set. Easy, guys, easy to follow recipe. Just pay attention, guys, and you got this. All right, so it's about that time, guys. They're fully brown now, and I'm just removing them from the pot and putting them back in that same container that we seasoned them in. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the second set, guys, and come back and show you what's next. Okay. Alright, guys, everything is browned up. So what I did was a quick pot switch. I rinsed my seasoning water from the container that I add my oxtail in, and I poured, in total, guys, I'm pouring on like 5 cups of water now onto the oxtail. Alright, and we're gonna let this come up to a boil, and we're gonna let this cook for a full hour. So alright, guys, let me break this down for you. Once the oxtail come up to a boil, right, it's on high heat. Now we're gonna turn the heat down to medium heat basically, and cook it for an entire hour. All right, so I'll come back after an hour, guys, and move on to the next step. Okay. All right, so it's been an hour, guys, and oxtail is still not cooked yet. So I'm going to add 3 more cups of water, just enough water to cover about the oxtail, and we're gonna let it cook again for another hour. Same medium low, guys, medium, and we're gonna come back after an hour, guys. All right, just like we did the first time. But in the meantime, guys, you should get your natural seasonings ready. So I have my carrots here, my bell peppers, my onion, my scallion, my thyme, my ginger. I have my broad beans or butter beans ready for when that hour is finished. Okay, I went ahead and I opened my butter bean can, guys, and what I always do is I throw my butter bean in my strainer just to wash off the preservative and that all those stuff in that can, guys. I don't like how they make the butter bean taste, so I always rinse my butter bean under warm water or cool water. It depends on your preference. It doesn't really matter, guys. So once I've rinsed my butter bean, then I put it to sit, you know, with my other natural ingredients. All right. About that time, guys, the oxtail, oh my god, I'm getting so excited. The oxtail is looking so good. It is smelling amazing. I know the flavors are on point. Listen, this is probably gonna be one of the best oxtail I have ever made. Okay, this is how much faith and confidence I have in this recipe. So anyway, guys, it's been 2 hours. We're almost there with the cooking process. So now what I'm going to do is adding my natural ingredients, all of it, guys, and I'm going to add in my butter beans. And after adding all of this, guys, be sure to check where your water is at. If you want gravy, now is the time to add some more water. So I'm going in with now about 2 more cups of water, and we are gonna let this simmer on low for 35 minutes. All right, low enough where the flame is low but you still have a bubble in the pot. All right, so just sink everything and make sure you add enough water for how much ever gravy that you want, and let your oxtail begin its simmering process. All right, so right now what I'm doing is testing how much water is in the pot and how much water I need. So as I said before, I went in with like 2.5, you could put 3 cups more of water, because what I'm also gonna do now is add some more seasoning. All right, so I'm going in with like a teaspoon of green seasoning, and I'm also gonna go in with a teaspoon of my reggae blend as well. This is a teaspoon of my Spice Jamaica reggae blend. Listen, it's a perfect addition to every dish. I love, love, love these seasonings. All right, and I'm also gonna throw in some pimento seeds. Like, listen guys, spice up the thing. All right, so now would be the time where you could add a little ketchup, but I'm not adding any. All right, so it's been about 26 minutes guys, and now it's time to work on our gravy. So I have some bread in my freezer that I'm saving to make a bread pudding, and what I did was I grated some of the bread, about a tablespoon of the bread. So I grated some bread and I added it to the gravy guys, and that's gonna help with the thickening up process. All right, so now I'm just checking to see how far along the gravy is, but for sure the next 5 minutes this gravy will be where where I'm comfortable with it and where I want it to be. Alright guys, so my gravy is almost where I want it to be. It's bubbling up now, but what I'm gonna do now is turn my flame off. I'm gonna add a piece of fresh thyme to finish up the dish, and yeah, we're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes. And 10 minutes later guys, I plated up my oxtail with some rice and peas, potato salad and raw veggies, and yes guys, everything turned out amazingly delicious. But nonetheless, thank you so much for watching guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.